County Sheriff's deputy killed in the line of duty. 48-year-old Ned Byrd was a 13-year veteran of the Sheriff's Office protecting us here in Wake County. Good evening from downtown Raleigh. I'm Steve Daniels. Lauren is off tonight. Breaking here at 6 o'clock, the search continues for the person who shot and killed Deputy Byrd in the eastern part of the county in the overnight hours. Here's what we know right now. He was shot several times last night near the intersection of Auburn Knightdale Road and Battle Bridge Road near the River Ridge Golf Club. Deputy Byrd began his career as a detention officer and then became a deputy in 2018. He was also a member of the K-9 unit. We have live team coverage tonight. Elena Athens following the latest in the investigation and the search for the shooter. Cindy Bay talking to people who knew Deputy Byrd outside of work. Elena, let's begin with you. Explain to us where investigators are in piecing together who did this.
Yeah, well, as of right now, we know that he was shot more than once, but we don't know where on his body he exactly was injured. The investigation still continuing at this hour, so I'm going to show you what's happening here at the scene. There are a number of officers, and as we kind of push into the shot, you can see beyond the yellow tape, there are a number of investigators out here. They also have some lighting set up, so it appears that they could be working for the next few hours ahead into the night. The deputy's whereabouts were being monitored, which is standard procedure. And when the deputy wasn't responding, the call went out for a welfare check to this location.
We need to investigate here as soon as possible. We need him now, right now.
Deputies discovering one of their own seriously hurt.
Got a deputy down.
They're heard on this scanner traffic, calling for backup.
If we need you to the scene with the K-9.
And urging others to secure the area.
35, shut down the intersection up there. Just shut it down. Don't let anybody else in except LEO and any medical personnel.
Deputy Ned Byrd, a 13-year veteran of the Wake County Sheriff's Office, found shot outside of his car.
The dash camera was rolling.
Law enforcement were seen standing at attention as the coroner left this morning, a police escort trailing behind. The sheriff saying, to the best he can tell, the deputy was on patrol. He was apparently typing up notes from a previous call and likely got out of the car to check on something suspicious. The sheriff says he spoke with Byrd a few weeks ago. He says the 48-year-old is always in a good mood, dedicated to the job and committed to protecting his county. He was a devoted member of the K-9 unit.
And you're taking the responsibility of another life, meaning that animal, that K-9, that dog. And so it becomes like another child in your household, and you have to be committed to providing the care that becomes necessary, and it's around the clock.
That dog was discovered sitting alone inside Byrd's patrol car after the shooting.
Which tells us that what he got out on apparently to him at that time didn't appear to be any sort of a threat.
The office issuing a bolo this morning for a white pickup truck. The sheriff saying it possibly could be connected. He's vowing to find whomever killed the law enforcement official in the line of duty.
And then over the last 3 weeks or so, we've had it from Wayne County to Caswell to even here again. This time with Waller working very, very hard to return to work, Deputy Byrd will not be able to do that.
So again, investigators, as I showed you earlier, just here behind me, working hard to figure out what happened here and what led to the shooting. Meanwhile, there are other efforts. Authorities say that they do have dash cam video as well as surveillance video from a nearby convenience store that they are combing through right now, trying to put together what occurred. We're live in East Raleigh. Elena Athens, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, it's not clear yet what is visible. We hope there are clues on those clips of video. Elena, thank you. Let's bring in Cindy Bay now. Cindy, you spoke with people who knew Deputy Byrd. They say he died doing what he loved, protecting our community. What more can you tell us?
Yes, Steve, in photo after photo, we've seen how active Byrd is in the community, from mountain biking to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's known as someone who's like a best friend to anyone, a person who loves dogs and is always there for people, a kind and gentle person, now gone in Wake County.
It doesn't stop, but it's a very dangerous assignment. Again, you're walking into the unknown.
Wake County Sheriff Gerald Baker on the dangers of this job, hours before finding out he lost one of his own deputies, shot in the line of duty. Deputy Ned Byrd. Baker holding back tears as the investigation continues. Byrd, known in the Cary MMA community as a strong guy, both inside and out.
When he wasn't working, he was hanging out and helping other people all the time, and that was the type of person that he was.
Colbreth without a longtime friend.
I'm super angry. Very, 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 very angry.
Byrd marks the 6th local deputy to be shot in the line of duty in the past month, the 2nd to be killed. Byrd, one of millions of law enforcement officers facing a range of risks at work.
The high-risk areas, we're looking at arresting individuals. That could also include serving warrants. It could also be serving papers. So that's one component there. A second area of high risk would be vehicle stops, and there are many different types of vehicle stops. Domestic violence is another situation where it's a very high-risk area for officers for injury.
Doing all that they can.
We try to prepare all officers as best we can for any type of environment or any type of situation that could possibly happen. Again, we cannot cover every situation.
They give their lives to protect and serve. The next time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu meets,
it'll be a big cry fest, really. You know, it's a tough thing to have to go through to lose somebody that you thought so highly of.
And so as you can see, the gym opened half an hour ago and it's regular schedule, but a somber mood. And we've also seen a lot of reactions online, including from city and state officials. The Apex mayor saying he's known him, and as a retired police officer saying these men and women uphold the oath of honor consistently despite the inherent risks. Reporting in Cary, Cindy Bay, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.